Hello and welcome to the Voodoo Premium video for Monday, November 18th. This is David, and today I want to talk to you first about Bitcoin, but also about the Voodoo Lines update that came out today to update levels for Bitcoin and a few other things, right? For Bitcoin and for a bunch of stocks, ADP, Electronic Arts, Emerson, JP Morgan, Lowe's, MicroStrategy, Palantir, Spotify, Tapestry, and Travelers were all updated here in the update that came out today. And the update for Bitcoin was needed because last week Bitcoin popped above this upper Voodoo fire line level. Now, for those of you not familiar with the Voodoo lines, right, these are very long-term levels that are updated rarely. These levels in Bitcoin have been stable at these spots for years and years and years. So, and our most important levels in the Voodoo lines are these fire lines, and they're few and far between. We have one down here near 54,000, and this one up here near 87,000. The second most important of the levels are these tree lines, right? So there are a few more of them, but they're still pretty far apart. And you can see that the prior all-time high early in the year was at one of these tree line levels. An important level came back to test the more important fire line here throughout the summer and fall, held those levels, and that's what launched us up above the upper fire line. So I can't tell you for sure how long we stay above this upper fire line, but as long as we mostly stay above this 87,000 level in the Bitcoin futures, I'm going to keep looking for some additional upside from here. If we can get above the 95,000 area and stay above this snow line above it, so long as we stay above, then we can keep ratcheting from level to level to the upside and keep the focus up. Now, if we drill into some shorter time frames and we pull in some other observations, look, from my Elliott wave work, this move down from the all-time high last week back down to retest the fire line from above looks more counter trend than not. So that encourages me to think that we potentially have further to go back above this all-time high. The warning is that that perhaps, because this bounce from the fire line is also kind of sloppy and choppy and not clearly trend-like, we may have to dip down below that this swing low from last week before continuing up. But if we do come below this fire line, I want to see us back up pretty quickly, back below these 82,000 area, breaking below these snow lines beneath the fire line would be a much stronger warning that things weren't continuing. So that's what I'm going to be watching into next week. Now, for those of you who've been looking at the Voodoo lines, thinking about getting them, just a reminder that we do have our Black Friday sale running right now. 30% off for the Voodoo lines. And for those of you who get the updates for individual stocks as well, if you pick up that for an annual basis, then you can get a 30% discount on the first year of updates as well. Just make sure you call into our support group and get the full year for those updates. For the futures, Bitcoin futures, indices, all that sort of stuff doesn't need, you don't need the updates, only for those individual stocks. In any case, I hope you found this useful, and I will see you at the next update. Hey, David here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for taking a few minutes to watch this video. I hope you found it useful. And if you did, please help us out. Click the like button. You can also add your comments below. We love to read those and respond to them. You can also click the bell icon. That will alert you whenever we have new and updated videos. And if you want to watch us trade in real time with our own money, you can visit simplertrading.com to learn how to sign up. Until I see you again, as always, good trading, and we'll see you at the next video.